It's been a hot minute, hasn't it, since you've seen me or heard from me. Um, I've been away for a while. Mm, for a long time, really. And I didn't mean to be gone for so long. That was not in the plan. The plan was um initially, yes, I was going to take a little break. Um and then it turned into a long break. um and so the reason for that was I got really sick in February. I don't really even know now like what exactly it was that triggered my illness. Okay, I should have wrote a script for this, but then I wanted to be genuine. I wanted to be real because I think you guys remember me being real in. I never written a script for the podcast before, so I figure why should I write a script now? But anyway, um, so I had been okay in February, and then I stopped being okay in February, and it happened pretty quickly. It just started with this giant, like, fire burning pain in my arm, and then I lost a lot of motor function. I can still walk, but yeah, I lost a lot of that, and just things just started deteriorating. And then I was in the hospital for a couple of days in February. I spent like 4 days in the hospital. They couldn't find anything wrong with me. In fact, they still can't really find anything like really wrong with me. So overall, I just have like a chronic pain condition, um, and like type 2 diabetes. So there's that. But it got to the point where I just couldn't function like I normally do. And so I had to stop doing a lot of the things that I like to do. So the podcast and the reaction channel, um, so all that kind of had to stop. And what I was doing was just going to doctors. Um, and trying to figure out like what exactly is wrong, and they still don't really know. Like I said, I think they just think I have a general pain condition. Um, because I yeah, because I went to the doctors today. I went to actually my neurologist, and apparently everything's good there. So yeah, there's like really no medical reason why things are wrong with me. It's just that things are wrong. So there's that. Yeah, so I have not had a real fun time of it since February. And just trying to get back to my life as much as I'm able to. So instead of being able to do YouTube and long form videos that I like to do or that I love to do, is I was starting to do TikToks. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can follow me on TikTok. My TikTok handle is Manna Reads 2022. I do edits and I do short little recaps of like drama of like series there. Um and then me just trying to figure out how to walk again normally, because I use a cane now. I still use a cane. Um, and how to work out brain fog, which is fun. If you guys don't know what brain fog is, you guys are all very lucky, but basically it just makes you very confused and makes thinking very difficult. Um, so that was also not fun, dealing with that. Um, so just kind of dealing with like my health these past few months hasn't been easy. Um, and it's been really hard. Um, it's been really hard just trying to live. um, or trying to figure out a way how to adapt um, to the new normal. And I'm still learning how to do that. Um, I am still learning how to do that. But I wanted to kind of reach out and see. Well, I just wanted to reach out really and say that I'm still here. I'm still trying my best to get back to you all. I don't know if y'all have missed me, but I've missed you guys a lot. I've missed talking to the community. Um, I've missed my podcast. Um, I've missed a lot of things. I don't want to cry, but I think you're gonna have to forgive me if I end up crying. Um, so I'm sorry. And I forgot Kleenex. I don't have any Kleenex around me. I didn't, I was trying not to. I was trying to hold it together for y'all. But uh, anyway, so yeah, I've been trying really hard to get back to doing the things that I love to do, which is doing the podcast and talking about BL and about the community. And a lot of things have happened since I've been gone. And I've been trying to stay current, guys. I've been trying to keep up. Um, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job, despite it all. Um, but yeah, it's been a struggle, and I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that it's been the easiest 4 months of my life. It hasn't. It's been really hard, and oftentimes I've wondered if I was ever gonna get back to my life, what my life is gonna look like now, or if it was even worth it. Um, cause yeah, I don't have any answers. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time and trying to figure out, well, what does my life look like now, and how do I get back to doing the things that I really like to do and really love to do. And do I even have an audience left? I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Um, but I decided that I wasn't going to let those doubts get to me. And even if I had to start over and build from scratch, that I would build from scratch, because I started from nothing, and that and that's fine. Like, if I had to do that again, if I had to find a new audience, if I had to if I had to beg for people to listen to me again, then I would do that. um yeah, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. um I'm sorry if I'm rambling too. I really should have wrote something more down. um I wanted this to be positive, and say, like, look, I'm fine and I'm coming back. And and all that good jazz. And I am coming back. I just don't know really what that looks like yet. Um, because I really don't know. I know that I want to keep doing my podcast, and I know I want to keep talking about the community, and I know I want to keep talking about shows, and I want to have fun, and maybe, start interviewing, different creators again, and just kind of try to pick up where I left off. Or I don't know. I mean, I'll take this opportunity to do something different. I have no idea. As far as my reactions go, I don't know if I'll still be able to do that. To be quite honest, even uh, before I got sick, it was beginning to be a bit draining because I was working full time and trying to, get those reactions uploaded, and also, dealing with YouTube and, copyright issues and things like that. It wasn't always fun, and it wasn't always easy. Well, it was never easy, but like, copyright stuff and having my videos be struck down or having to like appeal, it was not a fun process. And so doing that now while I'm still like in recovery and trying to figure out like what I'm able to do, um, given that I'm not 100%, and I don't think like I will be at 100%. And also like learning to let that go, and be okay with that, and learning how to do things, not how I used to do them, and not burn myself out, um, is something I have to figure out still. And so I don't think reactions are going to be a thing, um, at the moment. Um, they could be in my future. I don't know. I don't know. Um, because there's a lot of things I don't know yet. I would like to know, but I just don't. Um, but I wanted to just let you guys know that I'm still here and that I'm trying to get back to whatever life I can get back to, and be with y'all and do my podcast as best as I can. Um, yeah, that's really what I wanted to say. And hopefully you guys are still here and still want me to say things and still find me entertaining, um and are, still willing to listen, cuz I still want to talk and I still feel like I have things to say. And I know that there's a lot more podcasts on the way, but I hope that I still have a space, um, in your hearts, and in your ear your ear holes, for you to listen to me. Um, because it's been a long, hard road, um, and it hasn't been fun. Um, but I been trying, and I've been clawing my way, because I know that I have things that I still have left to do, and things that I've been working on, and things that I want to do. Um, so I'm still here, and I'm still planning on being here. And I just wanted to thank you guys for, still clicking on my podcast and still giving me some listens and still waiting for me. If you guys have been waiting for me, if you guys haven't, and if you guys have just found me, sorry, this has been a bummer. Usually a bit more fun than this. Um, but I hope that we can continue on together, and I really hope this is a new start. And I want I want this to be a new start for me and for us, and to walk along together and to talk about the things that are really important to us, to really important to me, and we can have lots of fun. Um, you know, yeah, we can have lots of fun still, and I'm still fun. I hope. This was very rambly. I'm sorry. I really should have wrote something down, and I kind of regret that I didn't. But like I said, I never have written a script for the podcast, and I was gonna start now. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's been it's been a road, and it's been a struggle, and I'm not 100%, and I don't think I will be again. And I've had to come to terms with that idea and being okay with that. um, has also not been easy. Um, but figuring out, like, okay, what does that look like, and how can I continue to do all the things that I want to do and all the things that I love to do? Um, like, how do I still do that? Because I need some way to stay sane and figure out what life looks like for me now. Um, so I don't know how often I'll post on the podcast, if I'm being honest. But I'm hoping that I'll start posting soon, like more episodes. Because it'll just be me again. Or I don't know. If anyone else wants to join me, that would be nice. But like, it's just me right now. Um, kind of impulsively tried to get back to it, I guess. Um, yeah, so I don't know how often I'll post, but I will be posting episodes as I come across anything that suits my fancy, or anything that I would want to talk about. I may start talking about ships. There's lots of ships that I talk about over on my TikTok. Um, there's a lot of things that I would like to talk about, so I'll talk about them. I've gotten into K-pop a lot. I've branched out a bit, so I've liked so many different groups. I think the last time y'all have seen me talk about some of the groups that I'm into, or maybe not. I don't remember, but like, I like Stray Kids, I like ATEEZ, Only One Of, Eight Turn, Zygers. Like, I can talk about all that. I know this is a BL podcast, but whatever. This is my podcast. I could talk about what I want. Um, um, yeah, and um, I don't know. But yeah, this is kind of my welcome back to me, I guess. Sorry, it's not, like I said, sorry, it's not more like organized. I didn't, I was impulsive and the house was quiet, so I figured I could do this now. But it feels good. I mean, it feels good to talk to a microphone and to see myself on video, even though I'm not wearing any makeup. Um, I may not wear makeup again. It's kind of hard holding um, the brushes or whatever, but I don't know. I could try. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, I'm, happy that I can sit here in front of you and talk about some of the things that have been going on with me, and just get them off my chest and hopefully get back to talking to y'all more and sharing some videos. I don't really know what my YouTube channel is going to look like going forward. I still have to figure that out. Um, but I'll figure it out. I've always done things kind of at the seat of my pants anyway. Never really had that much of a plan. So yeah, I had to come up with a new non-plan for the channel. But thank you all for listening and for watching. Hopefully, I will talk to you guys again soon. Um, Bye.